Distinguished guests, colleagues, and friends, good day to you all. It is a great honor to participate in this year's AI for IA conference and to share some reflections on the relationship between artificial intelligence and information accessibility. The rapid advancement of artificial intelligence is reshaping how we live, communicate, and organize society. While AI offers remarkable efficiency and convenience, it also raises a crucial question. How can we ensure that technological development is genuinely inclusive? If we interpret it merely as technological penetration, while neglecting disparities in access and ability, then AI, rather than narrowing inequalities, may instead generate new forms of digital divide. These divides are rooted not only in urban, rural, and generational imbalances in educational resources, but also in structural inequalities caused by language barriers, technological complexity, and information overload. The growing opacity of algorithmic systems, coupled with the pro-life ration of misinformation, further challenges the ability of ordinary users to discern and access trustworthy information. True inclusiveness must mean accessibility and usability for all. This is the core vision of information accessibility that we are collectively exploring today. To redefine accessibility in the age of emerging technologies, from passive accommodation to active empowerment, ensuring that everyone, including persons with disabilities, the elderly, and marginalized populations, can access, comprehend, and utilize information on equal footing. At the Communication University of China, we have long been committed to both theoretical inquiry and practical innovation in the field of information accessibility. We are particularly focused on how accessible audio-visual communication can help bridge the digital divide for visually impaired individuals and other minority groups in the mobile internet era, and contribute to building a more inclusive society. In 2017, we launched the Bright Cinema Project, which produces and distributes accessible films for visually impaired audiences by inserting audio descriptions of visual scenes between dialogue and sound effects. This creates barrier-free audio-visual content that visually impaired persons can fully follow and understand, forming a cultural pathway to the heart. More than just narrowing the gap in information access, the project affirms the right of visually impaired individuals to participate equally in cultural life. Thus, recognition of rights itself is a crucial dimension of information literacy and social inclusion. Drawing on the experience of the Bright Cinema Initiative, I would like to offer 3 points on how AI can promote inclusiveness and support the development of accessibility. First, empower through education by strengthening the foundation of information literacy. We must incorporate data literacy and AI education into both formal curricula and lifelong learning systems, while also cultivating students' critical thinking and media literacy by encouraging students to apply their knowledge in real-world scenarios through community service and voluntary projects. We can enable them to use AI in the service of accessibility and the needs of underserved groups. Second, optimize technologies to enhance the inclusiveness of digital products. Developers and content creators should embed accessibility considerations at the design stage. Accessibility should be integrated into content production, interface design, and system architecture, so that AI tools are developed with diverse users in mind. In domains such as film, education, and public services, AI can enable automatic subtitles, speech-to-text, text-to-speech, simplified interfaces, and other features that support access for users with visual or hearing impairments, as well as elderly users. Third, build a collaborative ecosystem for accessible information. The success of the Bright Cinema Project, which has been sustained for over 8 years, expanded to all 31 provinces, and the Macau SAR integrated into 30 provincial cable TV platforms, and made accessible to all 2,244 special education schools in China, has relied on close cooperation among universities, government agencies, enterprises, and media outlets. Creating an accessible information society requires such multi-stakeholder engagement, from institutional design to implementation, from theoretical research to technological deployment. We must take comprehensive, inclusive approaches to ensure that the development of AI actively advances accessibility for all, colleagues and friends. The true value of AI lies not merely in how advanced it becomes, but in how well it improves people's lives, especially for those historically underserved. When AI enables the blind to see, the deaf to hear, and the elderly to confident navigate the digital world, only then can it truly be considered a technology that serves the public good. The future of artificial intelligence should not be defined solely by how intelligent it becomes, but by how inclusive it can be. With your continued efforts and shared commitment, we look forward to a future in which technological advancement is not only about being ahead, but also about being shared, not only about intelligence, but also about human warmth. In fact, this very speech you are watching was made possible with the help of artificial intelligence. Thanks to AI technologies, I am able to communicate with you in English today, without barriers. This is itself a small, but vivid example of how AI can empower information, accessibility, and make inclusive communication a reality. Thank you very much.